Hi there, my name is Jody Carr, and I want to welcome you to Maritime Country. This is a program that brings you great country entertainment from New Brunswick and the Maritimes. On this program, we are pleased to bring you a great up-and-comer. He was recently in Calgary to the CCMA Awards. We all know him as JR. And later in the show, we have an artist who's originally from Young's Cove and who now resides in Fredericton. His name is Stephen Whalen. Please welcome to the stage right now from the Minto area, singing a familiar song called I Don't Mean Maybe, and doing it acoustic style. Here's J.R. Vautour here on Maritime Country.
No doubt about it, I know where I stand. If seeing is believing, then you're looking at a new man. I know you're thinking, yeah, right. Here we go again for just one night, yeah. It's 100% sure enough real. Don't know nothing about love, but I know how I feel. Yeah, never felt this way about no lady. This is the real thing, baby, and I don't mean maybe. Out of the darkness into your light, ooh, reaching for heaven. Out of the night, you make forever seem like right now. You've got the touch I can't live without. Yeah, it's 100% sure enough real. Don't know nothing about love, but I know how I feel. Yeah, never felt this way about no lady. This is the real thing, baby, and I don't mean maybe. And I don't mean maybe. Oh, and I don't mean maybe. Ooh.
Yeah, I grew up, I was born in Toronto and grew up right here in Fredericton, went to FHS and it was Devon Junior High, and so lived all our lives in Fredericton. And country music was always in my family, of course, relatives and my parents was always involved in the country music thing. So it's just always been around, influences like, George Strait, Ronnie Millsap, all those guys. So it's always.
You're recently out in Calgary. Tell me about that.
Yeah, every year the Canadian Country Music Association sets time aside for up-and-coming acts to showcase their talents in front of all the record labels and radio and pretty much the exact people who can make you or break you, I guess you could say. And this year there was 20 slots available to showcase, and out of a couple hundred acts, we're lucky enough to be one of the 20. So that was actually going back to September, so it's a good thing.
And how did things go out there?
Very good. Very good. It looks like we've, because the management is based out of the Nashville area, we've basically, of course, in the first couple of years we've been together. We have, tried to get the U.S. thing going, and in the meantime, seeing some fellow Canadians doing quite well for themselves by starting out on this side of the border. So that's, as of right now, that's looking like the avenue we're probably going to end up taking. So, and as far as getting out to Calgary, there's a lot of businesses and stuff around town that help me out. Province of New Brunswick. Rock and Rodeo here in town, a lot of other businesses I'm sure I'm going to forget, but new sponsors, Moosehead Breweries, and a lot of people played a big part in getting us there. So
there's a photo in an album she don't notice anymore, and that's me. And that's me. There's a stack of cards and letters buried deep inside a drawer, and that's me. And that's me. And the shirt that I once bought her hanging loose behind the door. tossed aside so carelessly. And that's me, oh, that's me. There's a picture in my wallet and one less faded in my mind. That's her. That's her. And a name that always haunts me, and it slips from time to time. That's her. That's her. And there's a yearning that I feel in my heart and in my soul, no flame that'll never dim. That's her, oh, that's her. And that's me hanging on to the end. That's me starting all over again. And that's love, and that's the way it goes. Now there's a man in a chapel in the back row by himself, and that's me. And that's me. And a woman at the altar says I do to someone else. That's her. And that's her. And as the wedding party leaves, throwing rice and wishing wells, a single tear falls silently. And that's me, oh, that's me. And that's me, oh Lord, that's me.
Now tell me then where you're at right now with your career.
Basically, right now, like I said, we're, of course, you never want to say it too much because, especially in this business, it can come back in your face pretty quick. But as far as right now, it looks like the Canadian Avenue is where we'd like to hit first, you know. Fellow people like, your Julian Austins and your Shirley Myers have all been doing well here. And, the U.S. is the market where you eventually want to get to, of course. That's just where most of the people are. So if we can start out here in Canada first and bleed on over, so be it.
So you actually you were in Nashville to do demo some songs. Tell me about that.
Yeah, well, currently what's being shopped right now to the record labels on this side of the border and in the U.S. is like a 4-song CD. Songs like This Town that a lot of people here in New Brunswick have been hearing. I don't mean maybe across the New Brunswick radio waves. And that's given us a chance to actually test market the material before we actually send it out across the country. So it's been I'm hoping it's all going to work out. It seems it's an original way of doing things, but hopefully it'll all go our way.
Now tell me about some of the songs you're going to sing today for us on the show.
I think one of the first tunes we're going to be doing is a song called This Town. It was something we heard in Nashville, and we changed it around musically and stuff a little bit, and it seems to be doing okay for us. It did okay here around New Brunswick and stuff, and radio and stuff, so it's been a good tune for us.
This town doesn't understand two people making dreams and plans. They say we're much too young in this town. This town's full of narrow minds, can't see beyond the city limit signs. They close the bedroom blinds in this town. I done some thinking and I realize there's more than Dairy Queens and Friday nights. While we're still young, we've got to get away. Well, together we can make our break from this town. Where to get around? Two renegades escaped. No, they couldn't keep us down. In this town, will be a dime store memory. Baby, I just know it. There's a better place to be than this town. Oh, this town. this town's got a factory. Not much future here for you and me. It's as far as they can see in this town. I've heard the wind blowing at my door, voices telling me there's so much more. It's easy to get bored in this town. I just gotta see the city lights. It's time we spread our wings and learn to fly. They'll never catch us if we disappear. Oh, the interstate is much too near. From this town, where to get around? Two renegades escaped, no, they couldn't keep us down. In this town, it'll be a dime store memory. Baby, I just know it, there's a better place to be than this town. Oh, this town. Can't you just hear them talking their righteous words, burning down the wire? What do we care what they think now? Thinking's not allowed in this town. Where to get around? Two renegades escaped, no, they couldn't keep us down. In this town, it'll be a dime store memory. Baby, I just know it, there's a better place to be than this town. Oh, this town. This town. This town. Oh, 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 this town.
So you do some songwriting.
Yes.
Tell me about your songwriting. Do your songs just come naturally, like instantly, and you write them down? Or?
The songwriting thing for me, I'd love to do a lot more of it. And I guess once you get your record deal and stuff like that, on the political end of things, it allows you to write with the bigger writers and whatnot. And but as far as ideas, I don't know. It just sort of happens all of a sudden for me. I just fool around on the guitar, and you think of an idea and start messing with it and bring it to maybe another writer and co-write, which is fun to do too. So no particular way for me. It can happen anywhere. Just.
You mentioned a couple of your, you mentioned George Strait and Ronnie Millsap. Do you have, are those your favorite artists, and do you have others?
Oh man, there's so many newcomers nowadays. It's hard to keep up with them all. As far as favorites, there's just so many, especially newcomers. There's a lot of good newcomers that are really good. You get your really country acts, and then you get your more contemporary acts, and we sort of fall into the category where, we basically you can do right to the hardcore country or go way left as well to the contemporary side. So hopefully, do the kind of music that can please, every kind of listener.
What's your opinion on the change of, from Western country to this new country?
Well, definitely as far as my music would fall into, would be sort of the newer country, but I mean you can't forget about where it all started and stuff too, So I mean, whenever we get to do our first album, hopefully, which could possibly be if things went our way, coming up here in '99, I think if you were to hear the record, you would hear anything from country to real contempt stuff, and some stuff right in the middle too. So it's good if you can do them both, if you can broaden out to bigger audiences, great.
Well, there was a time you loved me, and there was a time you cared. Now all I've got is my regrets, memories we shared. Well, I know I've hurt you, and I can't take that back. So if you give me one more chance, I'll prove to you, 'cause this time I'll be the man you deserve, and I'll show you how love can cure her. And make no mistake, I'll always be by your side, 'cause my love is your love this time. Well, it took so long to realize how much you mean to me. I had to face losing you to make me finally see that you're worth more than anything than one man could ever dream. So if you look into my eyes, you will believe, 'cause this time I'll be the man you deserve, and I'll show you how love can cure her. And make no mistake, I'll always be by your side, 'cause my love is your love this time. Yeah, my love is your love this time.
If things go our way, we could have our first project out there by spring, maybe late summer of '99, if things go our way.
Now, more specifically locally in New Brunswick, any dates or anything happening that you're taking part in, or you're just concentrating on some
More or
of those
less
organizations?
concentrating on the songwriting right now, and trying to get this first record out here in Canada would be where we want to go for sure right now.
I know he must have cut you deep. He's gone, but you won't let him leave. I know your heart has not healed yet. Sometimes I think that you forget. That wasn't me. That wasn't me. I'm not the one who made love bring you to your knees. You can't love if you can't trust. His memories hurt you long enough. Let your heart sing. That wasn't me. I can no longer pay the price for damage done by his careless lies. We can't move on till you let go. I always thought by now you'd know that wasn't me. That wasn't me. I'm not the one who made love bring you to your knees. You can't love if you can't trust. His memories hurt you long enough. Let your heart see that wasn't me. No, you can't love if you can't trust. His memories hurt you long enough. Let your heart see that wasn't me.
Anything you want to say to the viewers at home out there watching?
To the viewers at home, first of all, just thanks for hanging in with what we've been doing so far, and hopefully we can have something out there real soon that everybody can get a taste of, and hopefully they'll like it.
Well, thanks, JR. I know there's certainly a lot of people waiting for that album, so good luck.
Appreciate it, for sure.
Great.
Thanks so much.
Oh, you're the one for me. You're my every need. You're the song I sing. You're the air I breathe. You're my only shelter from this so cold world. You're my night and day, everything I'm worth. You're the name I'll see when my time on earth is done. Baby, you're the one. Sometimes when I'm holding you, it feels just like a dream. Then I wake up in your arms. And so I ask myself, what did I do to deserve you? But there's no answer in the dark. Just this love that fills my heart. Oh, you're the one for me. You're my every need. You're the song I sing. You're the air I breathe. You're my only shelter from this so cold world. You're my night and day, everything I'm worth. You're the name I'll see when my time on earth is done. Baby, you're the one. Looking back, I wonder how I ever found you. A miracle waiting there for me. Looking ahead, we will be together till forever, sharing a love that's meant to be. 'Cause deep in my heart I do believe, oh, you're the one for me. You're my every need. You're the song I sing. You're the air I breathe. You're my only shelter from this so cold world. You're my night and day, everything I'm worth. You're the name I'll see when my time on earth is done. Baby, you're the one. Baby, you're the one. Baby, you're the one. Oh, you're the one for me. You're my every need. You're the song I sing. You're the air I breathe. Yeah.
You've been listening to the music of